Hello and welcome, my karate lamb chops. It's SJB here, and you guys might know this by now, but there are 5 Paragons in Bloons Star Defense 6. There's the Master Builder, the Apex Plasma Master, the Glaive Dominus. You gotta skip a few, sadly. There is the wonderful Navarch of the Seas, and last but not least, we're talking about the Ascended Shadow. So we gotta work all these guys together into one single game. Or at least I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to get them up to as high as I possibly can, though maybe not max them out. Now, if you guys are interested in this, make sure you press that like button and make sure you subscribe, because I've got a very long and very interesting journey for you ahead of us. And just to be honest, we're going to start you guys off with some Insta-Monkeys. I almost never build Insta-Monkeys, but we're really going to need to get the money flowing in here, so I'm going to go for, actually, believe it or not, I'm going to go for triple bank action. We're like, right now this isn't going to be too much, but in like 10 rounds or so, it's going to be absolutely insane what we can pull off here, guys. Let's make it happen. Holy crap, dude. We have $28,000 on round 13. Whoa. And don't forget that every, 12 rounds or so, they're going to make another $9,500. Absolutely absurd, but absurdly awesome. So I decided to get Geraldo up to level 20 as soon as possible so I can start getting these totems going. And the money is like, it's kind of in between of what I actually want it to be, but so far it's going good enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to like math out exactly what kind of quadrant I can build and exactly the amount of totems I'm going to have here. Just to kind of like get a gauge of where I can get to with my Paragon monkeys. Because if you try to max out every single Paragon, you will not survive. So you have to make sure that you're kind of being smart about everything, I guess. Alright, so we're going to start with our totems up here and kind of like line them up probably in rows of 5 or 7 or something like that. Just line them up as this brick road goes down. In case you're curious to see how it's going right now, it's going pretty well, I guess. My major thing right now is I'm getting my pop count out on my engineer, so he's doing pretty much every single one of my pops. Not all of them, but pretty close. And then I do have 25 of these totems already built here. So, I don't know if there's necessarily a quote-unquote max out at about 50 Paragon totems, but that's about how many I want to build max. And I've been doing a really good job here. I actually still don't even know how these guys work, because it's been 41 rounds since I've actually gotten this guy. I've been pretty efficient at building one pretty much every single round, even sacrificing my economy to make this happen. And this is how many I've built. So I don't know why I've built only 25 in 40 rounds, but it seems like not every round gives you a Paragon totem. So be it. Just gotta build it every 2 rounds, or every 1 round here and there. Sometimes that happens. Just save up some money. So, yeah, all we're going to do is we're going to wait until we get pretty high up in the map, probably 120 plus, 130 plus, before we can build our first Paragon, because that one's going to be as close as we can get to a level 100 Paragon for sure. And then after that, we're going to have to start, kind of watching ourselves and seeing how we want to use our Paragons to be most effective. And I believe one of the most effective Paragons in the game is definitely going to be the Navarch. So, insta-killing bads, insta-killing Zoma Gods. It's hard to beat that. So, we definitely want to get that guy up as high as we can, and 100 is my goal for that guy as well. And then I think I want to try to get lower-level Paragons of the Dart Monkey and the Boomerang and the Ninja, because it's not that they're bad, but I really want to focus on the new Paragon and the best Paragon, and kind of just let everybody else do the rest of everything. I think that makes the most sense. Alright, so here's where we're at. Round 132. Usually I get my first Paragon 140 at the absolute earliest. Usually it goes 150, 160 if you're really efficient with your pops. Now, sadly, I did decide to go for other towers that kind of like help me get some pops flowing in here. I've got my Ninja, who's got almost 1 million. I've got my Boat here, who's got over 1 million. And then I've got, believe it or not, my Engineer, which only has about 1 million for this guy, and only about 1 million-ish, 2 million for this guy. So when you add it all up together, Engineers really aren't working that well. Last time I tried it out, I only got a level 88 Paragon, so I'm going to try to do something a little different. I'm going to be going for a Boomerang Paragon instead. So I forget exactly how many pops he has, but this guy's got something pretty ridiculous. Yeah, he's got 6.5 million already, which is significantly higher than the rest of them. So I need to get rid of these guys. So we're going to try on round 133 here. We're going to try to see if we can get our Paragon here. What we're going to do is we're going to get this guy, this permacharge Boomerang up to it. Oh, I still need a Glaive Lord, I think. Alright, let's throw a Glaive Lord down some frickin' where. Alright, we're going to do this kind of efficiently, though. Quick Glaive Lord. And before the round ends, we got to do this quick, guys. Glaive Dominus. Let's see if we get a level 100 here or not. If we don't get 100, we got to leave. 97! Dang! All right, so we gotta go a few more rounds here and still earn more pops before we can get our level 100 for our first one. All right, let's try it again. Oh crap, I don't have my Glaive Lord. Come on, Glaive Lord. All right, come on, Glaive Dominus. Let's see what we got here. Level 100. Come on. There he is. All right, beautiful. We get our first level 100 Paragon of the game, and that just means this is going to be extremely, extremely painful to get these stupid Paragon totems for the other guys. Oh, it sucks, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Luckily, this guy will help us survive forever, and he's in a decent spot kind of far away from the stuff, so we won't deal too many of the pops. I can let my other towers kind of get everything over time. Believe it or not, I think the engineer has got to be our next guy, but I still have to keep on building these guys right here. We're going to have to kind of keep getting a nice build up here. I do believe that I was at about 65 totems when I did that. So you can overcome not having all of the other necessities to get a max Paragon if you just spam enough of these guys. It just takes a lot of them. That was me being super duper diligent about actually building these guys when I was able to get them. I think I might have wasted like 1 or 2 total in the entirety of the existence of this guy. Very rarely did I see 2 out of 2 on this guy. Usually it was 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, and I just keep building nonstop. So, that being said, obviously we're not going to be losing anytime soon, but it's going to be a long process here to make sure that we can actually do this. And again, if you guys want to be very nice to me, please press that like button for me. I'm already about almost an hour deep into this this recording here, and it's only going to get worse from here on out. So, believe it or not, a little while back, somebody actually told me, Chris, do you believe it? It's actually not 50 Paragon totems to get an next max Paragon monkey up. It's actually only 45. Or in the case of Dart Monkeys, it's like 42 or something like that. Well, all right. So here we are. We're sitting at 44 right now. Let's build our 45th and see if we get a level 100 Paragon going for ourselves. Woo, here we go. We got to do this kind of quick, though. We go like this. We're going to go for the... Oh. We want to get rid of this guy. We're going to go for the Master Builder. Do it. Let's see. This is 45. We got $250,000 worth of engineers here. It's got to work. It's just got to work. And we get a... Holy crap, it actually worked! Woo! Well, color me surprised, man. 45. On the first try. I always mess things up, so this is actually kind of cool. Now that we're getting down and deep in it. So, in case you're curious, we do have both of our Paragons here. Holy crap, he's got 108 million pops already. Locked in on top of our Buccaneer, which is eventually going to be a Navarch of the Seas. We're at round 185, which, believe it or not, is actually a pretty low round to get 2 max Paragons. Usually it takes me around 200 plus, easy, to make that happen. All right, in addition, we are going to be throwing down our sentries. We actually are going to need to pop things here. I really wish I could lock this guy in place, but I might not be able to micro as properly as I want to, because I want to be building, Paragon totems and crap. But we need to throw down all of our extra totems here. We're just going to throw... Ooh, yeah, this is a good spot. Oh, yeah, this is an excellent freaking spot. Right there, baby. Oh, I'm going to put both of them down there. Oh, they come back super fast, too. Whee! Oh, wait. Why is he over here now? He's, like, on the map. What is that? All right, I guess I'll accept it. But here we go. This is going to be our bad popper, I think. Let them all work together there, and you can see the bads are getting popped much more significantly quickly, and we still have to build up another army of Paragon totems. Now, if I get one last guy up to a max Paragon, I'd be extremely, extremely happy. But keep in mind that I've been already playing this stupid challenge for about an hour and a half now, so it's been quite a journey. But I will say that second run through of getting another 45 Paragon tokens was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because we were still insta-killing everything pretty effectively. But I think we're going to start running some issues here pretty soon. And then I'm hoping, again, once we get the Navarch of the Seas, it's going to change in our favor again, where we're going to be insta-killing everything automatically. And the only thing we're going to have to deal with is just bads. So let's run through it and see where we're at. So far, though, it's going pretty decently well. The Sabotage is definitely doing its job here, just having the bad health. If you haven't done that, by the way, it's definitely a good idea. You can notice when we checked his pop count last time, it was pretty absurdly terrible. It just didn't matter. It was like 100,000 or something. Now it's at 14 million. The Engineer Paragon obviously had the full 16 million. I think he had like 30 million at that point. And then who's left? Darts. So we've got 772,000 there, and then there's another Dart Monkey somewhere over here. probably doing a pretty good job. I would assume that he's got almost 16 million, but maybe not quite 16 million yet. So I hear it quite often. You know, it's almost like a chant at this point, but, you know, Chris, please, will you fertilize me? And, you know, sometimes you just got to realize you have to answer the call. So when this banana farm calls, you fertilize, you take Geraldo's fertilizer, and you make it get fertilized. And beautiful, beautiful money will rain down upon thee. Alright, round of 200, which normally is kind of like the max round of a single Paragon. And with a double dose of Paragons, I'm not going to say it went uber well, but not the most horrific thing in the entire world. But we will start to have to deal with reinforced bads every once in a while, which will be the big time cruncher for us. Oh crap, look at this guy going all the way around. Woo! That is spicy. And mostly, oh, it's like kind of stuck in the corner there. That actually kind of is terrible. But it is the way the way it is. Holy crap, that scared me a little bit. All right, so Geraldo, ooh, I think for level 200 we got a double dose of totems then, because that just seems like a lot of totems that I'm talking. All right, we got 15 totems, which is 1/3 of the amount of totems that we need to get to our total 45 totems to get our boat going. Obviously, pop count at this point does not matter for pretty much any of our towers here. As long as we get anything flowing, we will get max Paragons according to that. The only weird thing about boat Paragons, which is my next Paragon, is I'm going to have to build a lot of random pools to fit the amount of water towers that require $250,000 to make happen. In addition to that, we might start to have to get to the point where if we're dealing with this many bad balloons and everything, we might have to switch into a better engineer tower placements. And in addition to that, we might have to worry about getting a temple going, you know? I'm not super happy about it, but I think we're going to have to pull it off, guys. We're going to have to get our temple going pretty soon. Positioning is going to be very important here. It's going to be difficult because I don't want to absorb any of my other towers here that have already a bunch of pops, specifically this Dart Monkey right here, and or honestly anything over in this general area, specifically my boats. So if I have to do any of that, we're going to have to be very careful how we build our temple. Probably going to have to put it in a somewhat bad spot, like over here, to sell all our farms. Just kind of put them over here and just like let him go to work. Let him see what he can do here. But I'm going to survive as long as I can without doing that, because ideally I would just like to get my boat Paragon up first, and then just be able to put him kind of on top of everything over here. Just put a temple like right in the middle of Geraldo and everything. That would be sick nasty. Whew. But I cannot lose these pops. You know, honestly, it wouldn't even be the end of the world if I lost these pops, because once our insta-kills start getting a little stronger, we can just wait. It would not be the end of the world. Once our insta-kills get a little stronger, it's only going to get better and better for us. Easier and easier to get those 16 million pops. This guy in particular is going to be the boss. But so far, it's going good enough. I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to see what happens. Woo-wee! All right. Quite the journey so far, my friends. It might be an instant for you, but it takes me a long time. So we're at Geraldo's 44th Paragon totem. We're going to build a 45th, and believe it or not, I'm going to build a 46th because I'm going to do it on the next round here because it's going to be some building. Now, the aircraft carrier seems to be the most effective way to spend money on crap, but they're not super duper expensive. I think it maths out to only about $8,000 per. So $8,000 per times a whopping 20 is only 160,000 or so. So we're gonna have to go to about 130 of these guys, but they lag. 130, about 30 of these guys, but they lag like crazy. So what we have to do is just get what we can, build maybe one more pool up in here, spam them out just to kind of confirm that we're gonna get what I need to make myself not die here. I would really, really, really enjoy having a level 100 Paragon here very, very soon. That would be quite fantastic, if I do say so myself. Alright, and the extra one totem might even come in handy here. Let's build this crap and let's go for it, baby. Let's go. Navarch, go crap. It's not there yet. We got to go for one of these. And then, ooh, wait. I did math out these guys in there as well. Alright. And we want this guy to be the Navarch of the Seek, so we want to carry all of our Paragons together. Let's see if it's a level 100, baby. There he is! We got 3 of them on top of each other. 3 level 100 Paragons. Holy crap, look at this pop count, dude. 300 million for this guy. 400 million for this guy. And he's only at 17 mil, but he's going to go up real quick. Now, we do not need these pools anymore, so we can get all this crap. I think I'm just done with these banks at this point. I'm not collecting them anymore. So we can kind of just like start slimming down realistically. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. I'm gonna leave this guy on the screen for a little while. I'm gonna still try to complete building some more totems. No guarantees on getting all level 100s though. I just want to be straight with you guys. I tried one time before and I could not pull it off, and that was with only 4 Paragons. Now I'm trying to do it with 5 Paragons, and it's only going to be that much more difficult here, folks. So the good news is I do have easily. Oh no, I don't even have the 16 million for these guys yet. Ooh, it's close, but I don't even have the 16 million for these guys yet. But that is going to be my my next Paragon is going to be my my Dart Monkey, I think. Clearly, I got enough pops for that guy. No, I'd rather a level 100 Ninja Paragon. All right. Again, I don't know if we're going to be able to reach that because it's kind of absurd to build these Paragons in any reasonable way here. The only good thing is I believe that we get a Paragon every single round now, or a Paragon Totem every single round. Unlike before, it was kind of randomized. I could not tell if it was like every 1.4 rounds, or 1.6 rounds, or 1.9 rounds, or something weird like that. It seemed to change over throughout the game. Maybe I'm just making this up, but now it seems like for a fact, 99% of the time, I get one every round. I've had a couple times where I have not, but it seems like a fluke more than anything. Like the game just decided to be stupid for some reason. It could be just a mistake on my end. But any which way, we have 3 level 100 Paragons here, if you guys have not seen them. Paragon Degree, Navarch of the Seas. We've got a Glaive Dominus, and then the new Paragon Master Builder here. Pretty absurd. I'm curious what you guys think. Who do you think is going to have the most pops here at the end of round, like, 270 or so? I'll try to get you guys back in action here for round 270, 275, something like that. Who do you think is going to have the most pops? All right, I'll give you my guess, but I want you to have your own guess. All right, right now, again, look at the pops. It's not about what they have right now, but what they're gonna have in about 30 rounds. 320 million, 441 million, and the Navarch with over 100 million right now. My guess is that the Navarch is actually going to have the most pops, mostly because they are the only true insta-killer. They can insta-kill the bats. Now, I have not been using that insta-kill yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to activate one of these sentries on this guy, and then I don't know why I would ever do sentries refreshed on this guy, but I guess that could happen if I felt like it. Don't see why that would be at all reasonable to do, but any which way, we're going to get some insta-killing action up in here, and holy crap, yeah, he's definitely going to have the highest pop count. There's no way. There's no freaking way he does it. He's got like 50 million pops in the like few seconds that we were talking here, guys. Ooh, that. Talking my butt off here. We're not getting extra Paragons. It could have something to do with the fact that, let's see, if we don't get a Paragon this time, it's because we had 2 at the start. There it is. It's because we had 2 at the start of the round rather than just 1. So we really have to keep active and make sure we build it every single round, otherwise it does get screwed up. It's actually good to know. That's fantastic. Guys, it's time for our Vengeful Temple. He's not going to be all that powerful compared to all of our Paragons at this point. He'll still get a lot of pops and all that, but hopefully I did this guy right. I did it with only like 8 towers total, so we are doing it in range of all of our Paragons, by the way. We have to confirm that he's going to be a Vengeful, and he is going to be a Vengeful. Great. Let's get him back alchemized and everything. And I'm going to max him out as far as overclocking is concerned. I have been using a lot of sentry bots here. So it's still getting pretty wild over here. You know, we still need another roughly 30 totems, 20-something totems to max out any sort of level 100 Paragon here. But we do have 2 more Paragons we have to build, the Ninja and the Dart. Now, I also want to point out that I'm very sorry about the loudness of the stuff here. I actually turned off the music a while back, and I was trying to listen to the Paragon noise that this guy was making whenever he made a Paragon, so I could kind of, like, multitask a little bit, and then I forgot to turn it back down because it was up to 100 instead of like 68 or whatever I usually leave it at. So the sound is probably a little bit messed up. Might even be a little bit too quiet now, but it's just going to be better for me to leave it like this. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Hopefully it didn't bother you too much over there. All right, we still got a lot of rounds to go, but I just want to give you guys a quick update on the pop count. The engineer, 400 mil, okay. 500 mil, okay. And, ooh, only 400 million, so we got another, like, 15 rounds to see who's going to be the champion. I think 275 is going to be the round we check on. I think that seems like a very fair round. Also, by the way, in case you're curious, I got a $2.8 million Quincy action figure right now. In case I wanted to have absurd amounts of money, we definitely could make that happen. How much money are we making per round here? 100K or something? About 54,000. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Obviously, I'm kind of upset by this. 1 billion pops. I just want to point that out really quickly. We did that. I think it's just time to give up. Yeah, 286. Bad balloon leak through. What else could we possibly do except for spend all of our monkey money to continue? All right. Well, on that note, we're going to have to start microing just a tiny bit. So let's micro this up just a smidge. We are going to still try to survive a couple more rounds. I'll be exiting out and jumping back in if I don't. I have, I believe, 35, 36, 37 Paragon totems, which we're looking to get 45 for our level 100 Ninja Paragon. And then we're just going to go with whatever we can for the Dart Monkeys. If we can even get a like an 80-something, I think that's pretty gosh darn impressive, to say the least. All right, start to aim against these guys a little bit. I'm starting to use Jerry's Fire on my temple and stuff just to kind of like help ourselves out a little bit here. That's how absurd it is. And with that little bit of Sentry Paragon micro, we are able to survive. Quite ridiculous, but it is what it is. I will accept it. Let's keep it going and see if we can make it around 300 with our 4 out of 5 Paragon. All right, guys, an extremely upsetting turn of events. Well, maybe not turn of events. We're at 42 totems out of our 45 totems, and we're just not going to be able to make it. So, what we're going to do now is we're just going to build our other ninjas. Oops, not those guys. We're going to build our other 2 ninjas. We're just going to go for it. It's just a Grandmaster, and then I guess we're just going to find out what position we want to build. Let's just put him behind. Yeah, we could put him right in the middle of the map. I think he's got a pretty good amount of range. And we're just going to go for our Master Bomber here, and Ascended Shadow it up. So this should probably be like a 97 or 98 or something like that. And keep in mind that this is where we're getting all our pops from, 252 million. And it's not going to be 100, which is, you know, a little sad, but it is what it is. 94, okay, it could have been better, but oh wait, I didn't build any of my other ninjas. I take it all back. I take it all back. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. Ascended Shadow. It's time. Let's go, baby. Whoop. There he is. Probably 97, 98, something like that. 99. Holy crap. It was so tight, but just couldn't quite reach it. Oh, so we have 399 degrees of Paragon right now. The question is, can we survive around 292 now so we can get a few more of these Paragon totems going and maybe get like a, I don't know, 80-something Dart Monkey? You know, 79 is normally the number that you can max out at, so... Oh, man. If I cannot survive around 292, though, I'm going to be very upset because I have to rebuild all of those ninjas again and probably rebuild all of the Dart Monkeys just to survive this one stupid round. But if the Ascended Shadow cannot help us beat a small smidge amount of reinforced bads, that's just kind of absurd. You know, then, like, what the heck is the point of even building things at this point in the game? Looks like it is going to go down for us. It went way better than last time, but not... Still a little scary here. Last time, both of them snuck through. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Round 292. Why is this round so hard? Well, I completely and utterly hate my life. Uh, I don't even understand. I don't think you guys understand how annoying this is for me. So you guys might know that I have a puppy. All right. And she's about 6 months old, and she's very playful, and she's very fun, but she's also kind of annoying. She's annoying because she needs attention, like, all the time. You know, I still have to get work done. I still have to work my videos. I still have to have fun in life, and I still have to find time to, like, play with her for, like, 3 or 4 hours a day, which is just ridiculous. So I decided to bring her up in my room. This is one of the first times I've done this, and she started chewing on my Beanie Babies, which distracted me, but all right, so be it. She started chewing on my, and keep in mind, I brought a couple toys up here just to kind of like hook her up, and she just doesn't want her regular toys. She wants to chew up everything that I own. So I own this other leg massager thing. She started chewing that up, and then just now, right when I was losing this stupid Paragon thing and making my video and recording, she went underneath my computer desk and got tangled in all the cords. And when I was trying to rescue her, as soon as I came back, the first thing that I did was I accidentally pressed restart. It's gone. The save is gone. It doesn't exist. It's not here anymore. Resort, no saves. So, I'm sorry if I clickbaited you guys at all with my title and thumbnail and all that, but this is not the way I wanted it to go. And I was right there. I could have gotten it at any point. I wanted to see how far we could go, but 292 seemed to be pretty much as high as we were going to go. Even with one extra Dart Monkey Paragon, I mean, I could not see us surviving around 300. At that point in the game, it was just absurd how strong these freaking Bloons were. So, that being said, if you guys didn't end up enjoying any of this, please press that like button for me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to do that to you guys, but I just wasted like 4.5 hours of my time because of my stupid freaking dog. And I love her so much, but I also hate her right now so much. So, and I hate myself too. So, all that conglomerated together. Goodbye, my friends, and hope you have a wonderful day, because right now this is not a wonderful day for me.